With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the curve.
Vick now. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right, Bob. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
To try again after the sack. Vick, six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, Vick rolling to his right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They will indeed go for it. Vick flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on fourth and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Bobby Bell with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Check 31, check 43.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. They set up the screen to Jim Brown. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Go ahead. Y'all can hear me?
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick. It's Hill, complete. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Boy, this nigga quit 3-0, bro. Ultimate sweat. Good God, let me get a game, bro. Sheesh. It's only 3-0. First game of the weekend, these dog. Trying to get 25 dubs.
Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming.
What are you laughing for? Bell's discreet missing you, nigga.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a
Sean
top-flight
Taylor
quarterback.
and Jamal
the way the game
Adams.
is played,
God.
With all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48.
Safe
The Seahawks and Broncos are underway.
It is?
A very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
My bad, Mr. Flat Screen TV.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
I don't know what I got to do with it. Maybe I should change the quality from 750.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
Ain't my fault. I don't know what to tell you.
There to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
I wonder why it looked blurry though.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Pick.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw.
Yeah, that's still New England playbook.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, my God, you stupid.
They had no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, D-Nice always talking shit.
Let's go, D. 24. We got to step it up. Slam.
Come on, this YouTube offense, dog.
On first and 10, Watson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Stop playing on me.
Now a clash of bodies.
This is a no-fly zone, nigga. What is wrong with niggas? There's no offense getting. Let me try this one time. Nigga ain't gonna be able to do shit on offense. You got the game fucked up. I got a feeling this nigga gonna fumble.
Coming to the line here to
Bell,
begin
just
their
for you,
next drive,
nigga.
the Seahawks offense. And they'll
If I can get
certainly
it
be
off.
trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
I ain't doing it no
You
more.
understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
And
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They fake the
Block
give.
him. Oh my God.
Mahomes hit.
Get
He
the
lost the
ball.
football. It's picked up
This
by the
shit gay.
Broncos. Well, this is good.
Come on, Pat Mahomes,
Denver
bro.
touchdown.
Now you about to make me play hard.
They give some kudos to the defensive
This nigga
coordinator, I
weird.
think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it
How
up,
do you
and it turns into
fumble
6
on
points for them.
everything?
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it.
Yeah.
He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense
This nigga
there,
just
right?
fumbled,
Yeah, you
man.
do
Oh
I
my
ever.
God.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Nah, I'm gonna win. I'm not worried about it. It's not just fucking
This will be taken
fumble.
by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here
No,
at the
Patrick
30-yard
Mahomes.
line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Nah, I bet whatever you want on that. Yep. I'm going to tell you this right now. 49ers got okay corners. Richard Sherman is not a man-to-man corner. Tyreek Hill sent, bruh. They're not about to lock up that speed, bruh. It's,
coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense.
Damn, he gonna fumble.
This is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take
nobody
shape
on the
now. And I'm gonna take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right?
They ain't never seen an offense like that yet.
So
good luck.
Try and move the football.
Looking to throw on second down.
This nigga was just
that pass complete to Jim Brown. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Damn, I forgot I don't got escape artists.
This one is down he goes.
This is tough.
That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it.
He ain't gonna guard Sammy Watkins either.
Now Sanders.
He can't guard nobody. He can't guard Hardman either.
That time. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Bro, I gotta get 2 touchdowns.
Field ready to start their next drive.
This nigga ain't
got a
gonna
7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Yeah.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's able to plow.
It wasn't even. It was a stop, but I don't know. I got stopped.
Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Oh,
so they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's get off the field, G. Down, he's coming.
Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2
I don't know what the heck going on my old line.
From this point forward.
This nigga ain't firing off the ball.
Make the proper throws. I've seen
Oh
guys in
my
this
God,
league
they getting
throw 4
whipped.
interceptions in a game
Who's that?
and win.
Geno Atkins.
Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
Oh my God,
It'll
Reese.
wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
That nigga is whipping that nigga ass. Whatever blitz this is, he's sending with them niggas coming every time.
Mahomes now to throw.
I knew it was
one that's intercepted.
Oh my God.
Picked off at the 12.
I'm still gonna win. I'm losing.
It's a foot race. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. This defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6.
D-Night, you still think I'm gonna lose?
13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
This nigga is tired as shit. But I cannot help that my O-line is getting whipped.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick 6, and decent field position and throwing that.
Get up the field.
That's
a touch. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get up the field, dude.
Just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this
I gotta
drive,
keep 2
and
blockers
probably
back
help him
here.
a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on second down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Mahomes.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength trying to occupy some space.
Oh my God, bro. Hold on to the rock.
Catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 43-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call
Settle
guys
down,
like crafty
Shy.
veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position.
He's a
You're doing something
right,
wrong.
Just
bro.
remember this,
Oh,
when he was young,
God.
he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking...
And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Bro, this nigga defense is real. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I don't know where to go at. I don't want to take no more chances. Block some fucking body. Stop playing with me. We here.
Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out. As they are now on the board here in the first half. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball.
Y'all playing 2K or Blackout
still?
still?
To the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy
so you
is.
getting cooked.
And of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Come on, QB, come on.
Throwing again on second down. Watson flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. Deshaun Watson,
every time I take a spy off of a nigga, that's what happens.
Able to scramble for the first. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Don't got nothing else but the same formation.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your numbers.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. A huge play there for Denver. And even 50 yards on the ground.
That nigga whack.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette.
Good shit. I'm keeping Allen Page. I guess that's the nigga I need.
Back to the 16. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
I'm getting tired of seeing this same formation the whole game.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And that is incomplete.
Boy, if he'd have held on to that.
Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Why
An
y'all
incomplete
so far
pass
back?
on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check, 59.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Thank you, Aaron Donald.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Elam's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal
Don't
line,
get hit by Sean
they
Taylor.
stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Another try.
Oh my god, these niggas are behind me. Oh my god, I'm folding like a motherfucker.
The tight end Kelsey.
What's the point of having gunsling?
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Watson. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
Stupid ass.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Elam able to put this one through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football.
Think I'm gonna kick you the ball.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
This nigga getting whipped every time,
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
I deserve to lose.
This time, we'll go out to the 42-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Yeah, I know, bro. I don't know. It's just trying not to get sacked. I don't know why I'm rushing.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Sacked there by Bruce Smith.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury.
Who's that dude?
Because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this third quarter. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for
That's
the
Uncle
most
Willie's
part.
son.
I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is
D-Nice, you put your stink
touchdown.
input on my
A great play there.
my ass.
There to make the grab. And the Broncos push further out in front. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started
I don't
at the
quit,
2, and he
so
was
I
tackled
don't.
at the 2.
I might can come back, but I'm down fucking 19. You can't do shit on offense.
Two-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Come on,
And
Tyreek.
a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Fucking run is getting stuff.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on
my
track.
God, this nigga's running
And
backwards
this
and
is
still got
where
the tackle.
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Shift. Hey, 43, 15.
They'll run on first down. Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
I love that
second and
one-on-one
2.
coverage. I gotta try once, but I know they gonna not gonna give you position with this nigga.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. On play action, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I should have had that skateboard.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up
I need
first
this
and
nigga
10.
blocking. I'm tripping.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Yellow, let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Hey, my turn.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald able to get him for a loss of about 3. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Lawrence Taylor, his second sack of the night. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
You got nothing. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
This nigga is killing me, dog. One player.
And the Broncos will take over on downs. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the
I don't know what I gotta do to this
overwhelming
fucking
the O-line.
center of mine, but that nigga
We'll
got to
find out
go.
later on. Was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Completes it to Hardman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Watson now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards.
Oh, my God.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
On 1st down, Dickerson.
Get the fuck out of here,
The ball
dog.
comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35.
This nigga can't do shit on offense, but I made so much
The
fucking
psychology of
turnovers.
the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Holt. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, this nigga not even blocking, bro. What the fuck?
Many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
This nigga just stood there.
In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. And an alley to run.
I deserve to lead.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Get on my dick.
From the 50, it's Watson.
Yeah, I lose. You win some, you lose some.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead.
I'll put this nigga in and cook his ass.
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51?
Bro, 21 points came off of me throwing a pick 6, nigga. Not no
Don't
scoring.
say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
Yeah, bro. My O-line is getting whipped, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And Watson's going to throw it here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Randy Moss, 30 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
It's a very short kick.
I don't know, bro. I'm getting locked up.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Nigga, you don't even score against me, so imagine what he do to him. He'll do to you. Man, I'll be stumping your ass. This nigga love to see somebody lose, but you was a...
begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
That nigga love to see a nigga lose. I don't give a fuck. Look, bro, if you watching this, bro, my line is not blocking nobody.
Want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late
I don't
in the
quit,
game
though. I don't
like
give a
this,
fuck.
and
You
you knew
beat
it
the
was
shit out of
lost.
me.
It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
It's all good, though. The next 5 niggas I go up against, I'm gonna beat the
want to
snot
see
out of them, because I'm mad as
something
fuck.
well before we get out of here.
Can't take it out on him in the game already.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done. And
Boy,
maybe
and these
we can look
niggas
at
are
that and say,
hitting.
we'll get better as we go
And my
forward.
niggas play
4
pity
yards on the
pat with
pickup
niggas.
there as they get it back to a more manageable
Sheesh.
3rd
You got
and
it, big
7.
dog.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I don't know if I got to give my niggas
It looks like we've got
crack
a
pipe
dime
or
set
something
here
to get them
defensively.
niggas
6 DBs
out.
in the game. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Let's go ahead and
This
bleed that
offensive
shit
line,
out.
flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Bro, these niggas getting their ass whipped. I need to go see what that Geno Atkins is.
So
I don't
this
care
one
what
will
card he
wind up a
got.
Denver
I am
victory,
getting
and they were really helped by
this
their
nigga is
defense,
OD.
forcing 3
Cause I couldn't
turnovers.
do shit
I think
out the
what we saw
middle.
in this one,
Double teaming a nigga
today's
and all.
defense. And what I mean by that
This
is in
is
the old
nuts.
days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down,
I don't
holding
know
down
what
their
the fuck.
yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now,
I'm gonna whip
it's about
my
taking the
ass.
ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't see how, bro. I'm blocking 2 extra
EASports.com.
niggas and my fucking running back don't even block. He just stand
as
there.
we say so long from Denver.
Shit. Hurry up and get me the fuck off the screen. Fuck. I have to see what this car is about.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine.
This nigga's OD. Oh no.
Off each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos.
Oh, he goes to that. That's why. That's probably why. And they got a 95 card. Sheesh.
Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got
62, 60.
62,
60, 62, 60.
Come down, hotel, lobby.
62, 60.
Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one thing. Tell her it's what now? How come? I need rest. No recess. I'm a schedule.
Do I have somebody to screw? Can't do
Have you ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes? But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mattress. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
These niggas still overpriced. I'm not buying that shit. Fuck. I wanted this shit based off of the what you call I'm into though, the league. If I'm going up against legends all day, I'm probably gonna go 500. Me? I woke him up. I just started another. Give me a.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real with it take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up.
Yeah, he sent me one too, no cap. I don't even know who the buddy is.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Don't act like he wasn't like that when you was little.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check the backer, check the backer. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown.
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, your motherfucking
territory. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. On second down now. It's Brown. Pass. There he goes left side. And all the way in.
Gotta get out of that.
Seattle. Jim Brown, 47 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
As long as he stay like this, he good.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this is a true fan favorite here in the Northwest, Marshawn Lynch. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Single slot. Check 4. Coming this way. Alert. Here we go. Shot. And check 24.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Here's Ray Guy now, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Yellow. Man, I got you. Easy.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs, find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm coming.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home and
bro, what the? I thought I had
I
had a bit of Terry.
5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up
Man,
4th.
I'm not punting the ball.
On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This officially a 55-yard attempt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh my God, bud.
Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Just bat it down in the fucking. Yeah, right.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
No time now.
That nigga get burnt.
Now
He
on
get burnt.
2nd and 13. Watson.
Stop playing, Ying. Yes, sir.
A lot of contact, no call.
See what I like.
3rd down.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers
Nigga
if
has
we're
a
man
98
coverage? Because he just did it on
press.
that one.
I don't want to see a nigga get off of nothing. I think got Tory hold on this nigga.
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Who is that?
And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about.
Rod.
Big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play.
No way nobody should get toasted.
30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This complete to Jones. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
High-ass
the
man.
lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Texans football to start quarter 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Going for it again.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to. And he's
What
in.
are you
Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Get the fuck out the way!
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Cooper was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Brown. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
This nigga got to go. I'm getting rid of fucking
Hindsight is 2020.
Getting rid of this
Maybe
nigga.
should have kept it on the ground again.
Well,
Nigga don't pick up no blocks. What are you back here
They
for?
opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole,
What?
and the quarterback got sacked.
Oh, hell no.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Oh,
Mahomes.
hell
And
no.
his guys are going to take over at the
This is
21-yard
crazy.
line.
I can't catch a break,
And Brandon,
bro.
this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
Where's the
Because you can
position
make
to
an
the
educated
ball?
guess
What are you
defensively.
jumping to?
Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Watson throwing quickly to Hopkins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good
Bro,
pickup
I am
there.
pressing.
8
Don't
yards on the 1st down
back up off of
completion.
these niggas.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At their 48-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. Hopkins, strong running. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Texans have taken the lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
This will be taken very short. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
On second down, it's Brown. He's got the first down or more past midfield. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs, and how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Attack! Where's 52? Watch it.
On second and 11 now. Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes going to throw. They set up the screen to Jim Brown. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jim Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
D-Nice always folding when it counts.
Offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still
that nigga can't get a green fucking let him shoot.
To try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got
y'all
to
lost
it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that
because
you
of
face.
D-Nice.
And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And
nigga always folding.
Track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
We all have habits.
This nigga always folded.
You know me pretty well on second down.
He don't know his jump shot. I'm tired of this nigga.
I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Hey, listen. He don't know his jump shot. He always folded. Man, even when I played, me and Chaz played y'all the twos, bruh. He kept letting me shoot. I toasted his ass. Oh, so man, I wasn't greeting the motherfucker. Shut up. He getting full white. That's no matter.
And he'll lay out
Oh God, I
fucked
that
up.
up.
Diving catch there. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw, Watson. Jones has it. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Watson. Buying time to his left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He
Why
gets
my
it out
niggas
to
hit
the
like pussy,
25-yard
dog?
line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything?
Man, jump to route, bro. That nigga Pat Tillman jumped the hell out of my shit. But I can't jump no routes, huh? Come on, dog.
But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They are going for it. Here's Watson.
Oh, my God. I'm trying to play both routes, bro.
A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3.
Yeah, I know what I got to do. I'm taking that shit off of them. I don't care. I got to put it back to where it was.
From the 38, Watson eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes, right side.
Let's go, nigga.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, no, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
I say that. Tell the squad that. This is my last. This is my last game, y'all boys. I gotta go to sleep.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
My wife on my ass tonight. I gotta go to bed.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
I am folded on defense, boy. I swear to God. Why is Buda Baker playing like he do I gotta turn my hitting on aggressive for niggas to hit? God damn.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker it.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
What should have happened the first time? They not even letting me jump up.
1st and 10.
They got 95.
Here's Brown. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Patrick Willis. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's gonna float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Let's fucking go!
Will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Big boy stiff arm, nigga.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their
taking
next
that shit
drive.
off of White.
Last time wasn't pretty.
And
One
free.
play
Yeah,
and
this
interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what
I'll go
happened on the
man
last
to
one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. That one goes for 24 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the...
Nigga, go ahead and quit, bro, so I can change my X factors back. These niggas don't deserve it. I don't got no enforcer on the field or nothing. Quit, nigga. This nigga getting evaluated for the crazy house. Antonio Brown. Something wrong with that nigga.
And it'll bring up 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Watson off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Good freaking D, boy.
Tre'Davious White.
Thank you. Get out of here. I don't even feel like playing no more. Come on, dude. Trying to take this shit off, man. I'm struggling. I don't got nobody that's gonna come up and cause no fumble. Yes. Toss it. I can catch it. Toss it. Just gotta take this off. Got enough to put on 2 of these. Make sure these niggas are out. Forza.
Let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more than this though. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though.
I don't need nothing on my corners.
Putting numbers on the board, like I'm keeping score. Ay, 16 cars in my front yard. Ay, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot.
Get off of him.
Man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your
This
fifth
nigga too.
grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles. Don't
That
count on them.
enforcer on the
She
field.
want it like me 'cause
That'd be
her
good.
she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers
Good
on
enough
the
without all
board,
this
let them
crap.
keep it score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big
What else do
number.
I want to put an X factor on besides this
Big
gun?
numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change.
Do I want enforcer or lumberjack? Cut sticks, guarantee tackles, and add for no chance. Guarantee tackle after his sticky. All carriers. Lumberjack enforcer, lumberjack enforcer, lumberjack.
Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew.
Alright, that's lumberjack. Nah, I need one more nigga. Put this crap on. I don't need none of these niggas. Tillman, he's always on the field. Put this shit back on Bruce Swift. Add 2 edges. I really don't need 2 edges. Just put it back on his DS. Since he always on the field. Selfless.
All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die,
I hate doing this again.
somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left
I got to.
somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. A floor.
I'm
Come
just putting
down.
nothing but tackling on this nigga.
Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule.
what it's like.
Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a mansion. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer
I need
questions.
enforcer
And I
on
don't
the
need
field.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this
I don't
is
know
no
if them
game.
shit's gonna
Okay,
stack, but I
all my
don't care.
girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna
Tackle
be from old age.
Supreme.
Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gon' want
Secure
revenge.
take a higher rating.
Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown.
Alright. Let's see how this works. So I got 2 safeties and this guy. Alright, whatever. I still need 6,000 for this bum. Oh shit. About to start the game without it.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly
I really sick.
This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any bro. I just had to let you, give me
Said
that
that,
work
what?
and I can sell it,
What'd you say?
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story
Speak
flipped
now,
if I
forever
let
hold
you
your
tell it.
peace.
Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac.
Well, I wish I had that 97 Jamal Adams.
I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak
Put it on where?
I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras open.
Fold it.
Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions.
What you about to do?
Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own
This one?
religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing. The opposition ain't on that lane switching. This
That's
is
how you
what the game
feel?
is.
Use music?
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Bells, you still on here? Or who is this?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
Don't fold,
no doubt
nigga.
About it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there.
No, I know, but I'm talking about this game. Y'all playing Rohan, man.
Controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
This is Brown. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On 1st down, Brown. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Running right, here's Brown. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
How much cookies he ate, man?
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
I'm eat 2 of yours. I mean 4 of yours.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay, don't worry about it. You ain't even doing nothing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll give it here to Brown. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after.
You want to talk about that?
Oh, this is blocked. This is going the other way. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
You want this?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young. Johnson's got it complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the shotgun, it's Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll run on 1st down. Brown, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down now, it's Brown. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Young, over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. First and 10, Young. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Young on 3rd down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. That's to his running back. Complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Young on 1st down. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. To throw is Young. To throw on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. From the red zone now, Young forced out to his left. And it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. The second down throw for Young. And this is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range, so now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Here's Steve Young. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. Nicole Hardman, the intended target.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got it. 50.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jim Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well. He ain't sleep.
Negro, you so disrespectful.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The second down throw for Steve Young, incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Steve Young taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first down, it's Brown. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Mahomes, he's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Seahawks.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconception.